very warm welcome you all on this platform of online learning. Today you will learn about the cognitive approach, and the theory based on this approach is insight theory. In this theory you will learn that how learning takes place. Insight theory is the result of the dissatisfaction with the concept presented by behaviorist. According to behaviorist, there is the connection or association between stimulus and response in the learning process. So, learning process takes place when we respond or react towards the stimuli. But insight theory or Gestalt psychology was the having dissatisfaction towards this concept, stimulus and response concept of learning. In this process there is the that determine the response it makes. Cognitive psychologists accepted learning as a process with deliberate and conscious effort instead of mechanical action. Basically, Gestalt theory came forth as a revolt against the bond theory or SR theory of association. Gestalt psychology also revolted against conditioned response theory of learning by Pavlov and Skinner. Actually, Gestalt is a German word that has been adopted because there was no exact translation in English language of this German word, and the nearest word in English is configuration or an organized whole, which means an organized whole. So, according to Gestalt, an organism, how takes place, how learning takes place, according to Gestalt, that an organism sees the total situation as a whole, as an organized whole. And when problem arises, we does not learn by relating the stimulus to the response, but perceive the whole situation and finds a solution to the problem. You have to understand here that when we face any kind of situation or problem in our life, we we must react according to Gestalt psychology or insight psychology. We perceive, there is perception is important factor. We perceive the total situation or situation as a whole or problem as a whole. We perceive situation and try to evaluate the total situation in the scenario and try to find out the solution. Suddenly we got an idea, aha, this is the solution of the problem, and this is the insight according to Gestalt psychology. The organism, in this process, the organism seeks solution to problems after evaluating the proper relationship between for the purpose they use their intelligence, and that is insight. In other words, we can say that central point of learning is insight. Insight refers to see the relationship between the various aspects in a situation or understanding the things with its totality. In the process of learning, we have to see the situation as a whole. We have to observe the totality of the situation and what is the solution. We have to evaluate the each and every part or constituent of the situation as a total system and try to evaluate and try to make hypothesis about the solution. By insight, the organism understand how to act to achieve his goal, and in this process insight usually comes suddenly. Here suddenness is an important factor, and spontaneously, and does not require any kind of practice, as you studied in Thorndike's learning, that practice was very much important. So as soon as he uses his intelligence in a situation, he reacts correctly, and thus he learns to react in that situation. In this process of thinking to use perception or perceiving, he tries to learn how to make solution or how to find out the solution of our problem. So this is the process of Gestalt psychology or learning by insight theory. Further, Gestalt have accepted the process of insight as the orderly and logical arrangement of changes or events in a situation in such a way that the structural relationship between the various parts of the situation can be understood. I mean, we have to here understood the structure or the phenomena of the total situation as a whole, not a constituent part as according to the behavioristic approach. The process of insight is a cognitive process. I mean, in the process of learning by insight, there is the involvement of our memory, our cognitive abilities, imagination, thinking, performance, how to reorganize or restructure. So, these are involved in the process of learning by insight. And suddenly, we got the solution of the problem, and that is insight. Insight often results in sudden familiarity, clarity, understanding, and success of relationship. We try to make relationship between the total system in the scenario related to our problem, and try to restructure or reframe to find out the solution of the problem. And in this process, learning takes place. The result of insight is often the sudden idea or solution, and this is called aha experience and just Gestalt psychology. The learning by insight theory can be understood very clearly from various experiments carried out by Kohler, and Kohler conducted several experiments on apps. In fact, the term intelligence in the learning process was first used by Kohler to describe the behavior he learned during his experiment. He published his works in the book, namely Mentality of Apps, in 1925. Although he experimented on several chimpanzees, but the chimpanzee named Sultan was more intelligent than the other. Hence, many of the experiments by Kohler on it are more famous. You can understand very clearly with the experiment conducted by Kohler, and one of the, I mean, more complicated experiment you can see in the slide. And here you can see in picture that Kohler locked the Sultan, that I mean chimpanzee named Sultan, in a case and placed a banana outside the case at such a distance that the banana could be pulled into the case with the help of a large stick. The I mean situation has been created just like this, that he has to pull with the large stick, but stick was not large, and stick help of a large stick made by joining two sticks. Kohler placed the two sticks which were designed so that could simply be attached to each other, and in fact one of these sticks was a thin solid rod while the other had a hole on one side, and that allowed the thin rod to get stuck. Seeing the banana placed outside, the Sultan tried to pull the banana inside the case, first with his hand, but with his foot and his foot, but he was failed, and to get the banana as the distance from the keys was too longer, so he failed. Distance from the keys was too longer, as you can see. So disappointed, he sat in the case, and suddenly he started looking closely at the stick. I mean, he observed a stick here and there, and seeing a hole in one of the stick. I mean, one stick having hole on its one side. Suddenly the Sultan got an idea and stuck the stick together and pulled the banana inside the case with the help of this long stick. Students, you can understand with this picture in your slide, and I am trying to uh, clear with this here. Here they are, I mean, I have two pens. It's not a stick, but you can try to understand. You can imagine that here one stick having hole, larger hole, and this is, you can imagine or assume that this is second stick and having thin side or pinpointed side. And Sultan has to attach these both stick just like this. So he observed here and there and tried to find out the solution to make this sticks longer. And suddenly he got an idea that, you can see here that suddenly he got an idea just here. This stick has a hole. You can assume that these are two sticks, rather, although it's not a stick, but you can assume. So in this process, he has to attach these two sticks just like this. So he got an idea, he observed both sticks and he tried to attach these two sticks just like this. Yeah, now this is longer sticks. And suddenly he got an idea and he pulled the bananas outside the cage. So you can, I think, understand with this experiment how he got an idea. And explaining the behavior of the sultan from various experiment, Kohler explained that the whole circumstances of a hole in one stick and the thickness of another stick equal to that hole gives the insight to join the sticks together to make a larger stick. Then Kohler concluded here that in the process of problem solution regarding, attaching the stick, Sultan did not follow the trial and error method, given by Thorndike, but solved his problem intelligently. He used his intelligence to solve the problem that how we have to attach this stick and what are the mechanism to attach both stick. So he used his intelligence and perceive the total situation as a whole or as organized whole. And in the process of perceiving the whole situation, responding to appropriate relationship between the two stakes and the total scenario in the problem. So Gestalt defined that learning, in this connection, Gestalt defined that learning is a purposive, exploratory and creative endeavor. Now, what are the steps are involved in this process of learning by insight? You can see here, through this experiment given in, shows in picture. First, learner perceive the situation. You have to perceive the total situation as a whole. What is the condition of the situation? Total story of the problem. You have to restructure. What will be the solution? So you have to, firstly, you have to perceive the situation as a whole. Then he acts this perception and redefine. Now you have to redefine according to your perception the situation in a new perception. Then third step, he acts again on this new perception. Again, he has make new perception about change the situation or about the situation as a whole, and then redefine the situation according to his cognitive abilities. This process goes on. He has to perceive the situation, then he has to redefine, and this process goes on, and then finally he solves the problem all of a sudden. Suddenness is a prominent factor in this theory of learning by insight. So these are the steps which involved in learning by insight. And next criterion of this theory, suddenness of the solution. The suddenness is the prominent factor. The solution of the problem flashes suddenly to the learner and perceive the situation as a total situation. Transfer. The principle learned or the solution achieved in one situation are applied to another situation. You can transfer the learning in similar type of another situation. Now, there are some characteristic of this theory of, insight theory of learning, and the nature of this theory is cognitive. This theory is based on the cognitive abilities or cognitive approach. And in this theory, insight is sudden and learning happens suddenly, not gradually. The nature of learning is almost permanent. Learning process is not mechanical as in behavioristic approach. Learning involves the formation of a structure at the cognitive level. Insight gains in the learning process are spontaneous and insight alters perception. There is the major role of perception and spontaneous activity in this learning theory. In learning by intelligence, actually this theory is also called the learning by intelligence, because here we use our intelligence to solve the problem, to perceive the situation, to perceive the problem as a whole. So this is also called the learning by intelligence. Insight requires the existence of a problematic situation. I mean, here we have to perceive in front of us there are problematic situation, and according to the problem or nature of the problem, we have to perceive on the basis of our cognitive ability or previous experiences. Intelligence actually indicates a clear relationship between the goal and the solution of the creature. There are some factors which can affect or insight depends, and these factors are a careful survey of problematic situation. I mean, you have to survey or you have to perceive the total situation as a whole and try to evaluate to find out the solution of your problem, and constant attention to the goal in achieving the goal, in the path of the achieving the goal. If one mode is not successful, a quick transition to another mode in a dramatic suddenness. Remarkable ability to discover the essential mode of response and neglect of the non-essential one. Then appearance of critical point at which the required act is performed directly and swiftly. The learner must have the necessary capacity for insight, which depends on age and mental makeup. Actually, in this process of learning, age and uh, cognitive ability or mental makeup are important factor which can affect the learning by insight. So, a learner should have developed necessary capacity. I mean, a level of intelligence is also necessary. Learner can use insight on the basis of his or her previous experience. I mean, in the process of learning by insight, previous experiences plays major role, because on the basis of your previous experiences you can assume, you can perceive what will be the solution of the problem in front of you, and how it you will solve the problem. You can perceive very effectively the total situation or the situation and the totality of the situation or your problem. So previous experience is very much important in this path. Insight can occur only when there is an arrangement in the learning situation, so that field is easily organized. So this is all about the learning by insight theory, and next we will discuss about Levin's field theory. So thank you.